Hey guys, happy Friday. Becky Thames here for the Drive at 5. It's actually about 7 o'clock at night on a Friday night, and I'm sitting outside in my yard because it's quiet. I'll post a picture later of when all the boys were in my house, so I came outside to have some quiet time in my car. So what I want to do today is I want to share with you 3 people in the past 2 months that have really changed my life. Hey Charles, thanks for joining the Drive at 5. And before I share this with you, I want you to share this video because these 3 people are really important, especially if you're building an online business. So go ahead and share this video with all your friends if they want to know Amazon. They don't even have to be in Amazon at this point because this is going to be good. So I titled this video, I'm going to change your life, I'm going to change it. Hey Tyra, thanks for joining the Drive at 5. And as you know, I'm on a weight loss journey. Since I started in e-commerce, I gained 50 pounds. And so now I'm on a journey to get rid of this 50 pounds. And so I started following the first lady that changed my life. Her name is Ladyboss. And if you follow her, she's lost, I don't know her story. She's lost like 65 pounds and she has a huge following. But what I like about it is I don't cook. So she says, okay, this is the videos that you do. They're called Fit at Home. So you can do them at home. She has Cardio Killer and it will kill you. And she has, she says, okay, these are the items to go buy from the grocery store this week. And these are the meals that you prep this week with YouTube videos on how to do that. And guys, I just think that's genius. Hey Jimmy, thanks for joining Drive at 5. And so I'm very grateful for her. But on each end, she has on these Fit at Home exercise videos. On each of the videos, she shows you the video of how to do the exercise. And there's this little song that it's her intro to all of her videos. And it goes, I'm going to change your life. I'm going to change it. And every time I hear it, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's going to... I'm sick of hearing this song, but she really is going to change my life because, one, it's changed my attitude. It's changed the way that I look at going out to eat. It's changing the food that we're preparing in our home. It's changing mostly my mind, and that's the main thing. The second thing I want to share is a friend of mine named Scott introduced me to Grant Cardone a couple of weeks ago, and he called me. I was actually on the treadmill, and Scott was like, hey Becky, Grant Cardone's having his 10X conference, and you need to buy the live stream. And I was like, literally I got off the treadmill and purchased this live stream. I don't know how much it was, but I bought it, and that changed my life. But one of the guest speakers on there, and actually Scott called me right after he heard this guy, but his name is Brunson, and he wrote a book called .com Secrets. This book changed my life. It's changed the way I've done business. Russell Brunson is a genius. If you haven't heard of him, I've never heard of him. But basically, back when he was younger, he collected junk mail. And he followed the funnels. They weren't funnels then because he was actually receiving mail. But he started creating funnels online for anything that you can buy. So what I would encourage you to do is go out to Gmail right now and create an email that you just use to opt in to people's emails. Just for that. And you're going to start becoming a funnel hacker. So I followed these videos, and in these videos, look at my t-shirt. I'm a funnel hacker. I love this guy. I watched all of his videos, and I followed instructions. And then when I followed instructions, that's when my business started to change because I started following what Russell Brunson did. Now, at first I didn't have time, so I hired someone to create a funnel for me. He did an amazing job, but even though he created the funnel, I know what he was doing. And then I also have a membership site inside of my funnel as well. And then I've also created my own funnel for one of my products that I have, and it's working beautifully. So this guy changed my life. Hey Brenda, thanks for joining the Drive at 5. So Russell Brunson is the second one. The first one is Ladyboss. Her name is Kaylin. The second one is Russell Brunson. And the third one is Dana Derricks. Now, for those of you that don't know who Dana Derricks is, I actually jumped on his funnel. And he is like the #1 Amazon seller. He teaches people how to run Amazon. And he actually took someone's business from $50,000 to $3 million. So I jumped on Dana's funnel, and he's pretty amazing. He's having a mastermind at his home in Wisconsin, and I was actually born in Wisconsin. You can't tell from my accent because I only lived there till I was 2. Hey Carly, can't wait to hang with you in June. But I applied because he's only accepting 25 people. I have no idea how much it's going to cost me, but I know Dana charges $10,000 just to write the description, the sales copy for one ASIN. And I mean, if you've got the results that say, hey, I can take your business from $50,000 a month to $3 million a month. I don't care how much he charges. You would do whatever it takes to get to that mastermind. So what I love about what Dana did is he has goats. And so he wanted an application. It's like, okay, you have to apply. Hey Carly, you are so right. First you have to apply. So I applied, and he was like, what wakes you up in the morning? What do you want to do to change the world? I said, okay, first of all, I hate writing. Carly knows I hate writing. I would rather do an entire book of calculus than write one sentence. But I do know that on Amazon, people love to read. They get emotionally involved in the sales process, and that's how they buy. And I know I need help with that. And so if you know of something that you need to improve, hey Heidi, then you pay the money. Me too, Brenda, I hate writing. Then you pay the money to improve that area. So I filled out this application. He's like, okay, why do you want to do this? And first of all, it has to be more than, I want to do it for the money, or I want to do it for whatever. And so I said, my why is I want to let people have clean, safe drinking water. And I do. I work in water treatment. I work in wastewater treatment. I volunteer for Water for People. I donate to water missions. And I donate to Water for People my time and my money. And it's something that I'm passionate about. That's just one thing that I'm passionate about. I could be passionate, considering my past, I could be passionate about foster children. I could be passionate about people that were sexually abused. I could be passionate about people with single parents, people that grew up poor. I have lots of things to be passionate about because it affects me. It's what I live through, and it's things that I can be passionate about. But for me right now, I really care about clean drinking water for people, and I also care that they have a sanitary sewer. I mean, I've lived in a house that had an outhouse when I was younger, and it's not fun. I remember getting up at 2 and 3 in the morning and going outside to go to the bathroom with a flashlight. And guys, this was like in the 80s, so it's not too long ago. But anyway, I'm so passionate about drinking water, and I put in my application to Dana, I want your goats to have clean, safe drinking water too. And so if you follow Dana, he has this huge, his brand is around his goats and his goat farms. He has 3 goats. And so he writes his emails. If you jump on his email list, you'll get emails about his goats. So I put that in there. And then of course that I was from South Carolina. Well, the next thing it said, I got an email from his helper, or from one of his assistants, and it was like, I don't know if we're going to choose you or not, but we would like your telephone number. So I said, okay. So I gave my telephone number, and then guess what happened? I get 3 videos today from Dana, and they're personalized. I actually posted them on YouTube. You can go out there and look at them. And I was like, that is so brilliant. When someone opts in, let's say to my private label course, I could, if I asked for their phone number, I could text them and say, hey Heidi, I am so excited that you decided to work with me on this private label course, and personalize it to them. And so that's what he did to me, and I thought that was really good. So I funnel hacked Dana, not to funnel hack him, I funnel hacked him because I want to learn from this guy, right? And so, and not only that, whatever he charges, it's a money back guarantee. I mean, who does that? Only people that do that are people that have results. And so, you know, what if he charges $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, $100,000? If he guarantees it, I mean, there's a reason that he, and I don't know how much he charges. I guess it really doesn't matter how much he charges. The point is, if you want to learn, if you want to be, if you want to grow as a person, you're going to have to invest your time and or your money. Yes, so Heidi, I personally sent you a personalized message as well, and he did the same with me with the video. So I really, really did like that. And I do feel special, and that's why I wrote about it today on YouTube. And I'll post a link in here too. But Dana has written, you know, he sells books. He has one book on how to write the perfect Amazon listing in 1 hour, how to optimize your Amazon listings, the perfect email follow-up. And guys, whatever you do, if you could get your hands on these are like amazing pieces of investments that you're making into your business. So you can play with the small guys, or you can learn how to really be an Amazon seller. I don't know everything, so I'm going to invest. I'm going to learn, and it's going to pay dividends upon dividends upon dividends. And remember, on Amazon, guys, you don't need to sell a private label course, or I don't need to sell a private label course, because my sales are coming in anyway. But if I want more sales, if I want to go from, you know, 50,000 to, if I want to go from my 1.3 million to infinity, I need to learn how to do that. Yes, Lori, it's great info. So the first step for you, if you're brand new, is you want to surround yourself around people that know more than you do. And the first thing that you can do to do that is to attend the Q4 Expo. Go to q4expo.com. and I'll see you there. I'm going to be one of the speakers there. And I'll tell you, I've said this before, it's not the speakers up on the stage that's going to make all the difference. It's the people in the crowd, learning from the ones that are doing the work. Don't get me wrong, I will have a great presentation before I get there. I haven't finished it yet. But these conversations around the water cooler, around the lunch line, around in the bathroom, they're amazing. And if I'm there and I see you're not talking to anybody, I will grab you and introduce you to someone, or you come and grab me, and we will make sure that you're connected. Because this, I actually listened to Diane Hockman yesterday. She's another lady that's changed my life. And she was like, the back of the room chit chat is where you're gonna get the golden nuggets. And that's what she did. And she also said, and this really hit home to me yesterday, because remember when I first started selling or got online in general, I listened to Danny Johnson every day. I mean, I still do. Under my pillow, in the shower, in my car when the boys aren't with me, I listen to her. And Diane Hockman said yesterday that her mentor said to her, "Hey Diane, when are you going to stop listening to the tapes and be the tape?" And I was like, wow, that's awesome. Because I know when I open my mouth, Danny Johnson just flies right out. And I've listened to other people besides Danny Johnson, but because I've listened to her so much and I've reprogrammed this broken record mind that I've had from growing up with the past that I've had, and I keep listening and listening and listening, and it changes my life. And I'm going to change your life if you keep listening to me. Keep surrounding yourself with people that know more than you know, and maybe you know more than I know, and share it, and we will all do well together. Hope you all have an amazing Friday, a great Mother's Day weekend if you're a mother. I'll see you all on Monday on The Drive at 5. Bye.